Have you ever had something on your to-do list that was pretty important and you've stressed for weeks and weeks and weeks because you still need to get everything else done, your day-to-day life, but this thing, it's still on your list. You need to get it done. You need to get it done. You need to get it done, and other things are adding to the list, and you're just like, when am I going to get this done? Why can I not find the motivation? Why can I not prioritize this? What's going on? When am I ever going to get this done? For weeks and weeks and weeks, you stress about it. And then all of a sudden, one day, you realize, today's the day I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it done today. It wasn't something that you plan. It's just all of a sudden you feel aligned with it. You're just going to do it today. Today is exactly the right day to do it. I've had this several times in my life where I realized in the moment that I did something that I had stressed for months and weeks about when I would be doing it, I realized I don't even need to worry about it, because there is going to be a right time and place for everything. Everything on that list, everything that you need to get done is going to get done when it needs to get done. And sometimes it's not something you can plan. Maybe you're someone who's able to plan it perfectly. Awesome, that's really great. But if you are someone who has experienced what I've just described, and you've also experienced one of those moments where you just have a day where you feel like this is it, this is the day I'm going to get it done, that it feels right today, that kind of just eliminates any need to worry about everything else. Well, for the most part, just, I suppose it highlights that you can trust yourself. You can trust that there's going to be a time where you just realize this is going to get done. I don't need to worry about it in advance, and I don't need to focus on it now. I have plenty of other things that I can focus on, and that is going to come when its time comes. For some context, for several days now, I have had planned to write a letter of gratitude as a peacemaker through some conflict I am dealing with. However, the last several days, I have been on a roller coaster of emotions like anger, upset, unfairness, a lot of sadness, a lot of hurt, and just, and that just doesn't align with gratitude at all. How am I supposed to write someone a very heartfelt and honest thank you if all I can think of and all I can feel is the hurt and the anger and the unjustified unfairness, or how it just feels to be on this part of this side of a conflict without yet having the resolution, without having the conversation yet. This letter that I'm writing is going to hopefully allow for a conversation, to which then lead to resolution. But I just could not write it the last couple of days. Every single day I'd wake up, okay, I gotta write this letter. I need to write this letter. I want to write this letter, but I just couldn't feel it. I could not feel gratitude with all of those other icky emotions, or absolutely normal human emotions, just clouding how I felt. But today, well, I've had a few days of rest, and I've been able to let those emotions settle a bit. I just came back from a lovely hike, enjoyed the sun, fresh air, and movement, and now I feel ready. I've got my laptop here, right there. I'm on the couch, and I'm gonna write an honest thank you, a letter of gratitude that I've been meaning to share, but have not been able to do in person due to distance. And I truly hope that it leads to, well, I suppose, what I truly want is resolution. But if the next step begins as a conversation, then I hope for conversation. I hope that the other party agrees and to meet with me, and that we can figure it out. Yeah. So if you do or have ever experienced something like this, or you just haven't and you're just stuck in one of those ruts of like, when am I going to get all this done? Maybe this can, ease you a little bit. And then the first time you do experience this, let me know. I'd really love to hear from you, what it's like for you.